Welcome back to OTR. It is time for the pop quiz, and this is, you and I have something in common in this. I have never seen this until right now. This is the first time I am seeing it. So you ready? Here we go.
I'm not ready.
Okay,
you know I'm not ready, but here we go.
You're the owner of a small business in Dorchester.
I am.
The Stitch House, right?
I am, yes.
Okay,
that is true.
good. As a teenager, you were a finalist in a McCall's sewing contest.
I was.
So now McCall's is probably...
How do you know this?
See,
Our producer is very good.
Funkin' Wagnalls was very helpful. All right, on the screen. McCall's is probably the best known name when it comes to sewing patterns. Of the three names on the screen right now, which is not in the pattern business? Butterick, Simplicity, or Harper's?
C, Hoppers.
Harper's is what you say. It is a magazine that some find politically fashionable, but you are right. Okay, you're...
Oh, good, I've got one right.
Can't stop now. We got to keep going. You are the proud daughter of immigrant parents who met in Paris, as in France, not Paris, Kentucky, right?
That is true.
So let's go there for question 2. Paris, like Boston, has a subway. What is it called? The U-Bahn? I'm butchering that, I know. Is it the Metro or the Tube? Is it A, B, or C?
I'm going to just guess because I don't know. I'd say A, the U-Bahn.
Well, you eliminated Tube, which is very good. That's in London, but it's actually the Metro. Germany has the U-Bahn, London has the Tube, and it's the Metro. Okay, question 3.
I wish my mother told me that before I got
Question
here today.
3. You are a former teacher. Boston is home of the nation's first public school, Boston Latin. 5 of the signers of the Declaration of Independence actually went there. So on the screen are the names of 3 of them. One was a dropout. One of these 3 was a dropout. Which one was it? Is it Adams, Hancock, or Franklin?
So again, I don't know the answer to this question, so I'm going to be thoughtful about it. But as a former high school teacher, I hope we engage all of our kids so that they don't drop out.
Okay,
Let's say A, Sam Adams.
It is C, Benjamin Franklin. But see, here's the thing. He did okay. I mean, I'm just saying,
Everyone
right?
did pretty okay.
He did okay. The last question, you would like to be the first woman elected as mayor of Boston. Of course, the acting mayor is a woman now, but she hasn't been elected mayor. So we'll finish up at City Hall. Who was the last Republican mayor of Boston? Was it Nichols, Kerrigan, or Tobin?
So I've failed on picking A all of these times, so I'm going to go with A again.
You got it!
I will say, I
it.
got 2 out of 4 right. That is not success, but I'm excited I got 2 out of 4
Listen,
right.
Manny Ramirez got 3 out of 10, and he made $20 million a year.
Yes,
so
and I'm
that's
a teacher.
all right. Okay,
and I'm
there you
also,
go.
you know, I say
Very good.
I got 4 kids. If 2 of them brushed their teeth and 2 of them didn't, that's not success.
Very good.
I'm so happy that's over.
Only a mother could come up with an analogy like that.
Very good.
Okay, on to more serious business. You've been endorsed by former Police Commissioner Willie Gross. Do you believe his version or Marty Walsh's version about what the former mayor knew before he appointed Dennis White as police commissioner?
Listen, I'm not engaged in that conversation. I wasn't engaged in the weeds on either side. And as a city councilor, I haven't been privy to those details, especially the details that have been withheld on the appointment of Dennis Walsh on the internal affairs folder. So I can't say either which way.
And Willie Gross has endorsed you, and you never had a conversation with him about this?
Nope.
And you never asked him about it?
Nope.
And you don't think it's important if you become mayor?
No, I think it's very important. I've been very clear that credible accusations of domestic violence and information that should have been shared more widely and more publicly, especially prior to that appointment, I would not have made that appointment with that knowledge. I've been very clear about that.
Your husband is a real estate developer and allegedly used your connections at City Hall to advance his business. If you are elected, describe the boundaries between City Hall and his business.
So first, we have been very clear about keeping my work as a member of the City Council separate from my husband's work, and through any proceedings at the Zoning Board of Appeals or the BPDA, we've been very clear about a very bright line. And we've had information shared with us about a case where there's some question, and we've reached out to the State Ethics Commission to seek clarity. We've got protocol in my office that we follow, and we work with community members, civic associations, local electeds when we either support or oppose a particular project in any neighborhood of our city. When I become mayor, I will be held to an extremely high standard, and my husband will not be able to do business before boards that I've appointed. And I hope when he's at City Hall, it's only to bring me a cup of coffee, bring the kids for lunch, perhaps a bouquet of flowers, but he will not be doing business at City Hall.
Anissa Savi-George has been our guest this morning. She was on the record. She would like to be mayor of Boston. The roundtable is next. Governor Baker mixing things up this week from mask mandates to Afghanistan. What does it say about another re-election run? Let's discuss.